Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to some more K-pop news. The K-pop news that I have for you all this evening is on how it seems that Twice's Chaeyoung song that she had released this week called Pop Star Chaeyoung Remix has now reached #1 on iTunes Moldova Songs chart. And not to mention, this is the second time that this song has got to #1. I totally agree with this because for me, when I heard Pop Star Chaeyoung Remix for the first time, that song to me was so much fun to listen to on Spotify. I even listened to this song multiple times on both Spotify and YouTube just because of how good of a song it is. So, if you still have not listened to Twice's Chaeyoung song called Pop Star Chaeyoung Remix, please make sure to give this song a listen after you are done watching this video. Because for me, I really wanted to listen to this song just because it had Twice's Chaeyoung inside of it. The next K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that a lot of people are now saying that there might be a new brand deal that Blackpink's member named JISOO might be a part of. And the reason on why is because when Blackpink's member named JISOO had uploaded a lot of pictures on Instagram, it seems that a lot of people noticed that JISOO has been wearing a lot of ALO lately. Seeing how an ALO representative went to the LA concert last time, I feel like we'll hear good news very soon. And for me, if Blackpink Jisoo became the new brand ambassador for ALO, I mean, for me, like that is good news after all. So for me, I would be very appreciative of that. And here's some comments from Korean netizens saying things such as Jisoo and ALO are Zhang, and Jisoo always has a doll on her Dior bag, cute. And wow, did she go to New York to shoot a campaign for ALO? The next K-pop news that I have is on how Korean netizens cannot stop talking about RIIZE's member named Anton because it seems that Korean netizens have all said that Anton of RIIZE has no talent at all because it says right here. I'm always talking about his performance skills. So what's the point of bringing in his personality, him in his content, his innocence, or other members' personalities? If you're going to shield him, at least acknowledge that he's talentless. For me, even though I don't follow RIIZE, I still do not agree on what Korean netizens said here. Because for me, I do agree that RIIZE's member named Anton has a lot of talent inside of him. And even if at this very moment RIIZE's member named Anton is not doing so well, I mean, what is stopping him from doing better in the near future? And here's some comments from Korean netizens that said things such as Anton is talentless, but he's in charge of drawing all the fans in. And I kind of agree that he's talentless right now, but if he keeps promoting, he'll gain some talents. And Soon Chan will also used to be talentless. Once they gain seniority, they'll be better. The next K-pop news that I have is on how it seems that 50/50's agency called Attract has officially announced that Keena will be attending the upcoming award ceremony, which will be held in the United States next month. The reason is because 50/50 is nominated for two Billboard Music Awards this year. The two awards that 50/50 is nominated for is Top Duo slash Group and Top Global K-pop song for their one song that blew up all over TikTok is called Cupid. And for me, I honestly do believe that this move that Attract did is such a good move. The reason on why I say that is because first off, Attract is right now in a lawsuit with the other three members of 50/50, and second, by sending Keena, the one member who apologized to Attract, I feel like this would help 50/50's reputation inside of K-pop not get a lot worse than it is right now. The next K-pop news that I have is on how the SSERAFIM tops iTunes charts all over the world with their new song that they had released called Perfect Night, because it says right here. Immediately upon its release, the song shot to the tops of iTunes charts in numerous countries around the world. By 8 a.m. Korean Standard Time on October 28th, Perfect Night had already hit number one on iTunes Top Songs chart in at least 28 different regions. And for me, I totally agree with this because Perfect Night by the SSERAFIM is such a very good song. So if you also haven't heard this song from the SSERAFIM yet, please make sure to give it a listen. The next K-pop news that I have is revolving around IVE and around IVE's member named WONYOUNG, because it seems that WONYOUNG has now garnered 10 million followers on Instagram, extending her record as the most followed fourth generation female idol on Instagram. For me, I feel like WONYOUNG is one of, if not the most popular fourth generation K-pop right now, because whenever I go on TikTok or whenever I go on YouTube, I always see something or someone talking about WONYOUNG. That is on why, for me, I already knew that WONYOUNG was going to become the most followed fourth generation female idol on Instagram. The final K-pop news that I have is on how NewJeans sets a new record on the Billboard Top 200 charts as their new album called Get Up spends its 13th week in the top 100 of the Billboard 200 charts. Because it says right here, with this achievement, Get Up has become the first K-pop girl group album ever to spend 13 weeks in the top 100 of the Billboard 200 charts. For me, I totally agree with this because every single song that is on this album is also good. And like I said in the morning, my most favorite song off of their new album is Super Shy. Well, let me know your thoughts are on all of this K-pop news that has come out this evening, and I will see you all later. And if you really did enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. But anyways, that's it for today. Bye!